Ciao team! Today another video, another story. In this video it's another extract of a call that I made with my clients where we're gonna be breaking down step by step how to build a lifetime personal brand that is gonna be continuously bringing money and continuously building authority in your space. Because I see so many content creators, coaches, consultants, travel creators in general posting content just to chase the algorithm and forgetting about who they are. So if you want to make a crazy amount of money, follow the next video and I'll leave you in the 25 minutes pure value about personal branding. Ciao guys from Bali. What I realized over the last couple of weeks is because we lost completely the whole idea of what authenticity is. Like every single time content creators and coaches and everyone jumps on social media trying to chase the algorithm, like every single damn time chasing like all these trends that you see, chasing everything, and people completely lose their own passion, their own sparkle. And actually it happened to me. Okay. So I know that Marta told me yes as well. Kodu, just literally a couple of minutes ago in the call, she told me exactly the same. Nelly, I'm sure about it. Marketa, I'm sure. Like that's exactly the Achilles, I don't know how you call it, but like the weakness of everyone. Okay. So from now on, I want to make sure that you become the niche. That's the concept. And let me break it down what I mean with you become the niche. You become the niche is more of a shift that you make in your brain of stop chasing that and start pursuing what you really believe, your values, your idea, your experiences, your past, your traumas, your goals, your everything. Like you are the algorithm. So a big shift that has to be done in terms of content is tailoring towards your story. Because when you tailor your personal brand towards your story and your main story, your values, and everything that you're building, then you become viral. You are the person. And no big personal brand is built on virality, like on chasing someone else's product or chasing someone else's content. If you see the big people in the industry, they create viral content. They are the ones promoting everything. They are the ones that are starting the trends. Okay, so we need to have everything within you. Okay, you literally have everything within you. It's just the fact that we open this Instagram and we start scrolling. That's the problem. Shut up. Shut it down, please, guys. So give me your promise. After this call, let's put our phone down. Okay. And let's write 20 values that we stand for. Do you fuck with me? You like it? So after this call, we bring this phone, we shut it down, we switch it off, we put it on the other room, and we write 20 values. We write what do we stand for? Our message, like what do we want to preach? Do this inner analysis and let's make content out of it. So because you are the niche. And let me share right now on the screen this important concept, especially by being an entrepreneurs on personal branding. Okay. So there is this big triangle that I really realized that makes so much good. It's gonna be helping you build this personal brand like to the fullest. Have you ever saw this triangle before? Ethos, logos, and pathos. Kodu says yes, Marta no, Nelly no. Okay. Ethos, character. That's everything that regards you, everything that regards the kind of persona you are. So your confidence, your experience, your knowledge, credentials, morals. If I look at Kodu, for example, is raising, like helping Black women build for real their freedom and get outside of these social norms of being Black and having all these things. Like, you know, like I cannot speak in English, but what I mean is empowering Black women to say fuck to society standards because Black women can do more, especially in Italy. There is a lot of, I don't want to say racism, but I would say it's so true in terms of Black women in career. Like it's so new thing. Okay. So that's what I mean with morals, your character, what you stand for, your values. This one is the goal is to establish trust and demonstrate your values. Okay. Or another example of this could be right now, for example, I had a panic attack, and thanks to this panic attack, I realized that stop the hustle culture in terms of and completely forgetting about your mental state. So for me right now, I'm gonna be starting preaching more finding fulfillment rather than just making money. Okay, so that's my moral. It's something that I'm gonna be pushing a lot on social media right now because a lot of people can relate to this. right? Stop the hustle culture by forgetting that you are a human being and you need to feel fulfilled and you need to be happy. So fuck the 100K a month. We're gonna be doing that. So I don't say fuck money. We're gonna be doing that, but do it while having fun and staying with the right people. That's my model. That's my experience. Those are my values. Girls, have you got ethos? Have you got it? Nice. Okay, so exercise after right now, it's write, as I told you before, write 20 values in terms of ethos and your values, your morals, and everything else. Is a sort of storyline, your storyline. Okay. Logos, logic to support your argument. So yes, you say you want to help Black women having freedom, right? But the data, what's behind this? What have you done so far in order to sustain these models that you just shared, your character? So essentially something that support your argument. Okay, so references, data, case studies, research, analysis, like anything related to, I would believe, client results or your own results, your own wins. What have you done to be saying that you have these kind of values and you have done, that's your character? For example, I give an example of Hercules. You know Hercules, right? Okay. Hercules was like the biggest hero in the Greek culture, right? But yeah, like that's not enough to say, yeah, Greek, like he was the biggest hero of the Greek culture. That's not enough. It's just a name, it's just like a character, right? Logos is the logic behind it. So Hercules has killed the Chimera, like the guy, the thing with the different heads. Okay, then has killed different monsters that were threatening like the Greek Empire. Okay, and as well killed Ade. Like he didn't kill Ade, but he fought Ade, bring all the little demons back into the. I miss the vocabulary in English, but you mean. So those are logos and things that support the argument. Girls, have you got logos? Okay. And then what I like a lot as well, it's pathos. Pathos is amazing. Pathos is the one that builds emotional connection. So to win over your audience, such as it says, you need to have something in common with them in terms of an emotional attachment. So what do I mean is like, I do all whatever I do, it's because I want to help my family. Or little and silly things such as I play basketball, so I'm going to be connecting with people that play basketball. So something not related to business, something completely not related to anything business related. It's completely outside, but builds emotional connection. So personal feelings, emotive language, stories, images. Okay. Or me getting a one-way flight to the other side of the world is not something business related, but it's something that a lot of people can relate to. So I build an emotional connection. Marta, no? For one-way flight, boom, Dios. Okay, so that's an emotional side of it. Have you got pathos as well? So pathos is something not related to any sort of data, any sort of value in terms of your character, but it's something that makes people connect in an emotional level. Okay, so again, nothing related to business. So in my case, sometimes I post that I play basketball. Okay, so like people that play basketball can relate to me, or sometimes I need to post more of this because is my weak point. So right now, within your content and personal brand, unmute yourself, girls, and tell me a little bit, where do you believe you need to work more right now? You can always tell me everything, but what do you believe it's missing the most? Who wants to start?
Me, for example.
Go.
I have to say that I'm starting now with this because I think that it happened to me the same as you. Like I stopped enjoying content, which is mainly what I love doing, and I felt like really stuck in the middle of many changes, many things in my life, and I was like, I don't even have the energy to start being creative. So I just went with the loop of, okay, let's go with viral videos and stuff that I know that's gonna work, but it's not me. So in the end, the account is losing the meaning, right? So now that I'm finally in Bali, today I'm posting the first video of a series about learning surfing in Bali, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just recording the whole day, everything, and talking about it, and look how I feel, look all the process that I'm having right now, and all of that. So I'm just starting to speak and really like to make sense to me, right? Not to the people, but to me myself, and be like, okay, let me enjoy what I'm recording, let me enjoy what I'm creating, and in the end, it's going to work. So I'm just starting to do this, and I'm really happy with it, even if it's not working or whatever. I'm just like, okay, but this is what's happening now, and it's fun. Like, I'm creating this, I'm editing it, and I'm laughing doing it. Like, oh my god, yeah, this happened today. So I totally agree with you. This is what it is. Like, it's the reality. And about the niche is what I always tell to people, is exactly like that. You don't have to choose a niche. You are the niche, and you are a person that likes many different things. It's not you have to focus on one thing and stick to it like this. Like, come on, you love to travel, and you love, for in my case, I love freedom. I love talking to people about this, about that. So why not just share everything there? And people who connect with you will go on with that. So I'm working on this right now, actually. But yeah.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's the point. Kodu, what do you believe it's missing from your side? Let's bring it back the photo so you remember the word. Ethos, pathos, logos. Which one do you believe is missing the most?
For sure, logos and pathos, but maybe the most, I would say, logos. Like I think people knows more about my character and how am I literally. And sometimes I also do storytelling, so I tell my story. So not that much, but maybe I did something emotional, but I'm not doing it all. Case studies, testimonials, analysis, statistics, so all those things. I'm completely missing it. So I think I should go more for that. Even if I started also make storying in which like my clients give me feedback about how it's working with me. And so I started today with that. I'm not sharing a lot of results, so numbers and all those things. So I think I should do more of that.
Yeah, I agree because I know your personal brand. There's a good ethos. Obviously, all of us, we can improve in all of them. Makes sense, right? But if I look at your profile, I agree with you. So putting more like, yo, Koru can really do what she preach, and you've done it. So let's say it, okay? Not be scared of saying it, because otherwise, you have your character of your hero, but you don't have nothing that backs up your talks, right? Perfect. Nelly.
So I think it's like similar to Kodo because I have my own character. The people know me, but I need to put more emotion inside of the things I'm doing, like the post I'm posting, and to have more data. Like it's logic and pathos. I need to improve it.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, beautiful. Marta, for you, in terms of all of this, I think what you're meaning is about logos comes after you have something to sell, and I would say maybe refining your ethos. You're finding your ethos, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, starting to share.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Marketa, in case you can drop in the chat, that would be amazing. So what do you believe it's missing for you? Myself, I think, since I'm doing a rebranding, I think I need to focus on ethos. Ethos again. So I have some logos. I have pathos, but right now I'm rebuilding the ethos. So I double down on ethos. Then there are also period. Okay, you obviously the best is to develop all of them, but there are periods where you need to develop one more than another. Okay, so you need to realize in which part of the personal brand are you. Is this one crazy, like this concept how to build a personal brand? Because as soon as I found it, it's like that's killing it, because it's a good triangle of how to develop a personal brand. I think it's really smart, especially for someone that wants to build a lifetime personal brand. It's really important. Marketa? I don't know if you. I love what Marta said, and it's definitely something I want to work on because I don't enjoy making content at all. I feel like I'm missing the ethos, yes, when it comes to perfectionist side, but from my side, I need to work more also on pathos and connect with people more in the stories. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. I think the most important one to nail down at first is a ethos. And then slowly you go on logos and pathos. I think ethos, pathos, and logos, but obviously it depends on which part of the personal mind are you at. Okay, so I deeply believe if you really successfully develop your brand slowly in all these three triangle of personal branding, you're gonna be having an unbreakable and money-making personal brand. Because you have a storyline and your character, you have things that backs up and supports your ethos and your character, and at the same time you develop as well an emotional connection. I think the emotional connection is the cherry on top. It's the cherry on top. Okay, big storyline, backs up and supported by results and data, and then cherry on top, emotional connection with your ICP or with your audience.